a new poll came out that I think you'll be interested in. It's from a group called Gen Forward, and it is a survey, an extensively done survey of millennials. Now, there was an interesting finding in there, too, actually. One was that majorities of millennials across race and ethnicity believe that a strong government, rather than a free market approach, is needed to address today's complex economic problems. Number one, they're absolutely right. Number two, that means that Republicans and conservative Democrats are not speaking to millennials when they push free market solutions. Now, here's another interesting finding. 61%, nearly two-thirds of millennial Democrats expressed favorable views of socialism. So when Democrats spurn the left, they are actually alienating the voters that represent their own party's future. And here's another interesting finding from that poll. Senator Bernie Sanders carries more positive influence with Democrats and independents among millennials than does, for example, Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi. More than half of Democrats and independents say they'd be more likely to vote for a candidate if that candidate was endorsed by Bernie Sanders. On the other hand, a majority of Democrats said an endorsement by Pelosi would not affect their vote. Now, all of this means that we have a Democratic Party and a generation that is fundamentally turning left. In other words, what we think of as left is becoming the new center. So if a party wants to win, if a party wants to gain and keep power, now speaking strictly pragmatically, not ideologically, that should be what that party does. And even if it doesn't want to go full socialist, which I would understand from a tactical point of view, you certainly want to be talking about the value of big government, which is, after all, just us working together as a democratic people, the value of big government in keeping our economy sane and fair and on the right track.